These challenges are surprisingly fierce! Is the real reason you've come today? Prepare yourselves, combatants! Pray to your gods and make your peace! You face the Stinger! What? Impossible! How did you win? From the volcanic island of Vardenfell, a creature of fury that knows no mercy! The vicious, the cruel, the Troll King!
Light it!
Legend, live on.
Well played indeed.
I am your shield. This is not the end of our tale.
right?
Oh, good. I'm so bored.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, Striker. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you coming in. Where were you? We missed you. Where the hell did you go? Wicked. Back up here. See what we got. What we got is a good. We need tanky. We need tankies for that run. We'll do that one.
Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. That was a great album.
Oh, it was, right?
Yeah, I love that album. That was a good album. Meatloaf was
Tasty with ketchup?
Oh, he was
He
in
was a poet.
No,
he
was
played in a few movies. Yeah,
Fight Club. He was in Fight Club.
He's the father-in-law of Scott Ian, the guitar.
He passed away.
He
Right?
is. Yeah. Well, was. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the clitter clatter.
Had an impactful life though. Meaningful.
That's all you can do, right? That's all you do.
Yeah.
The loaf.
We're crying out loud.
Yeah, that song.
It's so.
Yeah, I know.
Dashboard by the Dashboard
I
Lights
was
is
with
another
India,
one.
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I like. I love that song. That's the song I like.
I gotta know.
And then he had that
Nobody's
other
sure
one.
that he wouldn't do it.
And then he had the was it for like Beauty and the Beast or something?
Beauty Bay.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
I
Cause
can
I
Anything
won't
for
do
love?
that. Anything for
I
but I won't do that.
Yeah. That was a good song.
I would do anything.
I'm a music guy. You can't
Me
get
too.
one over on me or music, man. I know it all, man. I love music. Like love it.
Another good heavy musician is Mountain. Absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
he was great. Mississippi Queen is not his only good song, you know.
That's Leslie West. Leslie West.
Leslie West. He was actually Randy Rhoads' inspiration. That's how I got into Leslie West. Yeah, he was a mountain of a man. That's why I call it Mountain. Huge. The guitar looked like a toy when he wore it. Little tiny toy.
He used to be on the Howard Stern show a lot. He was actually that was like when Howard Stern first started. He was like their like house band. You know, like how the late shows have bands. He was like.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, if you watch Howard Stern show, like early ones, like Channel 9, like New York Channel 9 ones, you can see them on YouTube. If you go, if you go on YouTube and you look up the pilot shows for the Howard Stern show, Leslie West is actually there, and Dee Snider's there because he's been good friends with Dee Snider. Howard Stern. So Dee Snider's there. Back in the Twisted Sister, their heyday, you know, where Dee Snider was the shit, man. I love Dee Snider.
wasn't so bad when you were warm.
Right around, I think probably right around the 90s, Howard Stern, I think, got on national radio, and that was the first time I really got to hear him. That's when I think he had like the naked model stripping on the radio. The first ever, stripper on the radio, stripping down.
Yeah, so if you lived in like the tri-state back then, there was a Channel 9 was like a New York show. So if you live in Bridgeport in lower Connecticut, you get New York news, you get New York stuff. So we're able to get New York channels. So Howard Stern had his own TV show for an hour. Like if you remember watching Headbangers Ball on MTV, like back then, he would come on right before Headbangers Ball. So you'd watch the Howard Stern, and then you'd watch Headbangers Ball for 3 hours from 12 to 3. Me and my brother used to record all the videos. So we would watch, that would be our Saturday night. Me and my brother would be from like 11 to like 4 in the morning, like watching videos and shit, recording them and shit.
Howard Stern used to be cool.
What he ended up being is he's actually one of the best interviewers now. If you listen to his interviews, they're not like, what they used to be. He's not asking Paul McCartney, who he's banging.
He's no longer the shock value.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be, because there's so many people now who do that and do it better, that he doesn't have to do that. Now he just does really good interviews, which is crazy because he was never that guy. He was.
But I think that's what he wanted to be, but he was just smart enough to know that he had to be different and give a market that was, well,
you had to
outside
stick
the
out.
box.
You know, you had to stick out. It's not just putting out a video now on public access, you know, internet. You had to stick out so people would kick you and, you know. In the old days, in the late 70s and 80s, we used to pass cassette tapes, our demos back and forth, you know, so we can get, you know, known.
I'll always remember the Dead Kennedys, one of my favorite bands, one of my favorite punk rock bands. Dead Kennedys had an EP they came out with on a cassette, and the first side was the EP. So an EP is only 2-3 minutes, and it's punk rock, so it's like 3 minutes long. So the whole EP is about 20 minutes. The rest of the cassette on the second side, it said, use this side to record music to end the music to record industry, because they wanted you to basically steal music. So they saved the whole second half of the cassette for you to dub and to fucking give to your buddy, you know? That was fucking cool. They're already on that thing, like, let's just destroy the industry. They were on that way before, you know? But when I think I was talking about this with somebody, how like if music today were back then, that there would be no John Lennon, there would be no Beatles, there would be none of that, because there would be no area for artist development, you know what I mean? Like, there's no artist development anymore. Now they just sign you and they put you out. But back then, yeah, they would sign Frank Zappa or somebody like that would get a contract. They would never give Frank Zappa a fucking contract. You know what I mean? But back then, Frank Zappa, I love Frank Zappa. I listen to that shit all day.
He discovered Alice Cooper, signed him to Straight Records.
That's my guy, man. Frank Zappa's my guy, man. You listen to that shit now, it's like, wow, I can't believe he was saying shit like that in like early 70s. I was like almost. I think we're gonna do, since we don't have a group. I want to go back in here. Let's just go back into VAA and get another one in here. Yeah, let me see. Let me just do another one. I wanted to get another one, a Sunspire here, but everybody, that's why I mentioned it, because as soon as I mention it, all the tanks leave. They go, I don't want to do it.
I do. Sure. I'll take a wicked. I'm at my house.
Go to his house. You gotta go to. He had to leave. Easy money. Yeah, I love I got music all over my house. I got records. I got all kinds of shit. Everything I have is like physical music. So I have like CDs, records, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I'm awful. I can't play an instrument to save my life. I used to be I'm a good I sang, so I always figured myself a singer. So I used to sing in a cover band a long time ago when I was in my 20s. I sang in like a Misfits cover band. I did like a punk rock cover band, and they were so good.
He cleans his skin flute quite often. Does that count?
Yeah, the skin flute I play. I play the skin flute very well. Are we talking about the same thing? I'm saying, I'm.
You're a chime person all the way. The triangle. The triangle. He's got the triangle all day.
But yeah, no. I tried to play musical instruments. I can't do it. I'm Puerto Rican, so or like my culture. So like, you know, we have everything, maracas and congos and stuff like that. I can't to save my life. I could dance though. That I could dance. I think I was a good singer. I used to be a good singer. I've changed.
You can. Oh, I was gonna say you can drink some rum, but I forgot you don't drink.
I don't drink. No, I can drink. It's possible. I just don't like it. I think that's why I look so young. Like people, people like find out how old I am, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, I think it's because I didn't really drink a lot when I was younger. That might be the only difference between me and a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't drink now. It's been a while since I drank. I drank too much when I was young.
Yeah. I just was never in control. I'm not that I was an out of control drinker, but it's like in the movies, you know, like the superhero. He always gets fucked up when he drinks that weird drink, right? And then he goes, ugh, gets all weird, and then they kidnap him and they tie him up, right? It's like nothing ever good happens after a drink, you know. So I always kind of did shit in my head, like, you know, I got to be the one in control when I go out with my buddies. And it's usually what happens. I'm usually the one that like gets people out of trouble or gets people out of there whenever. You know, talking to the wrong girl and the guys, their boyfriend's right there. That kind of shit. Get my... Yeah, go ahead. Here, hold on. Here, hold on. I'll get to you. Get him in. Oh, okay. It's just tanks I think we just need more than anything. But yeah, so that's like my life. My life is like never wanting to go out to a bar or club, and then when I go, I get dragged out. And then when I get dragged out, I'm the first one in. Everyone goes, "Okay, so what are we gonna do, Jason?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you got me in here. I don't know. We're gonna hang out." But you know, I used to always like, you know, I was not nervous around the opposite sex, so I think that's what helped me out with getting invites. You guys are so nervous talking to women, you know. You be like, "Yo, come on, let's go out," and they're like, "Yo, hey, Jason, come out with us." I'm like, "I don't drink." They're like, "We know that. We know you don't drink. We don't want you there for your drinking." Let's see if we can find, guys. If we can find a couple tanks here, or just one tank.
I'll swap to tank if you've got 2 DPS.
If we just get one, yeah, just if you could, we'll make this one quick. I appreciate it. I wouldn't have asked. You know, I wasn't asking. Thank you.
I'm willing to try it.
Yeah. Like I said,
we can do a hard one.
Yeah, like I said, as long as you keep, as long as you
the-
keep paces like what is it like?
Yeah.
I want to say like 10
Just
paces.
be on.
10 paces away from the boss. Just be 10 paces away. That's it.
Okay. All right.
It's like a
They're
nice
gonna
little.
Be there. Hard mode.
What are we doing?
Just want to make sure.
Let's go into this hard mode. Yeah, I'm gonna just make sure I get Lou back in. I don't want to just keep leaving my buddies.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I end up forgetting about Wicked and then gets mad at me. We can't have that. No, I know. She doesn't get mad at all. Oh, it would be a tough one too. I'd be like, "I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back." No, I'm just saying that's what I would say if I was in trouble with you. Guys, I gotta take this call. Be right back. I know. And get your dueling outfit. Yeah, get your dueling stuff ready. Catch me outside. Is that what? Yeah. Do you know what happened? You know what happened to her, right? She makes a lot of money. Yeah, she makes a lot of money. I think she does like OnlyFans stuff too, but she makes a lot of money from that, and that's the same girl that was the Dr. Phil. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Is that the same?" They're like, "Yep, that's that girl." Yeah, no, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
I can't pick up a quest here. Is anybody else having that same issue?
Unless, yeah, just check your log. Well, just check your log real quick.
I only have 2 quests, and neither of them.
Everybody has to travel out.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, let me get out. I don't think we ever left. Yeah, I don't think we ever left. I think that's the problem.
But it didn't give a. I was expecting it.
Yeah,
to
we
give
do
a
have to
portal.
leave. Yeah, we do have to leave it.
Okay, I just traveled in. Let me travel back out.
You're killing me.
looks like everybody left.
There's one still in.
Who's in there? Pick him out.
Who's in there?
Darvik.
Oh. Who?
Crits with pause.
Oh yeah, you're right. Atheniel.
We are out. Oh shit. Oh, you're in. Oh, okay.
There's one person still in.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. We'll wait for them. Is that Dean the goat?
No, it's crits with pause.
Oh. Yeah, Darvik, yeah, just go back out of instance. And then we'll go back in.
I think, yeah, it kind of looks like they are.
I think it was just... Here, hold on, it was just there. Yeah, hold on, me. Got you. Watch. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, I think we can. Alright, go ahead. Travel.
Oh, you're gonna have to give me a minute now.
Yeah, take your time. No rush. I just like to be there at the spot.
Yeah.
I might forget. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because, you know, you never left.
Well, I might forget. That's the thing. I might just end up doing something else and think, where the hell are you? We're waiting for you. Oh shit.
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's happened before.
We're doing AA.
Yeah, we'll do another 8. Like I said, I wanted. I don't know what else. I gotta get something in here where I can have. Because Louis tanking for me. I don't want Louis tanking all night. I just want to be able to get one more, and then we'll see. We'll see if we can find some dedicated people so we can do Sunspire. I just want to make sure that Louis in a good spot, that you're in a good spot. I don't want you tanking. You know what I mean, Kuma? I want everybody doing
Looks
their
like it's
DPS
still not reset.
I don't mind tanking for those that appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
I
a
appreciate
reset.
it
Why is
always.
that?
Alright, I'll help Louis out. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hold on one second, guys.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tease
yeah.
you all the time now.
Alright, I'm gonna travel out again one more time. If not, just text up in the chat, and then I'll just start another one and invite everybody in.
Flip
So,
it from
let me just check.
have
normal and
everybody
back.
port out and then just change the difficulty. That's all you gotta do.
Yep, change it to normal and then back to
Gotcha.
that.
Yeah, I'm backing out now.
Yeah, I joined in thought that y'all just needed a body, so my fault. Yeah. Yep.
We
I
all
thought we
need
were
your
going
body.
to.
So I thought you guys were at pads or some shit. You just needed somebody.
Oh no. I mean, you can come along. It's good.
So the neighbor's moving out and he cleaned up his place, get it really good and everything, and he forgot to touch up the paint. So he brought out the paint and he's touching up a little bit in the bathroom and spilt the paint all over the floor. That was the last thing he had to do. Oh, I feel so horrible for him. Oh my god. I gotta go send him my condolences. Just
Did everybody leave?
Who died?
I knew that she left.
Oh, we should
Alright, everybody's out of there.
Yeah, it should be good to port in now, guys.
Go for it. Wait a minute, you got a voice?
Yeah, I do have a voice. I just don't talk
Oh
much.
shit! You don't have to talk at all. I just wanted to make sure that you're... Alright, cool. I like you when you're silent, actually.
Damn.
I appreciate it. No. I only
Fuck
kid
over
with
your
you because I
roasted
love
ice
you.
cube
man.
born. I know.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't roast anybody.
This motherfucker right here.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for jumping on the mic. I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah, no problem, G.
Nah, I really do, man. Thanks. Alright, get the fuck in there. Let's go. I'll get somebody else in there. I just want to get in there. Let me just check it real quick. Just make sure. Should be alright.
I should probably get rid of this other
Yeah, I keep
corpse.
forgetting about that with the finder being able to
Grab Pixel maybe.
Pixel, okay. Alright, okay, let me just finish traveling. Going incommunicado for about a second.
I just sent her a message. Are we doing Sunspire?
No, do another A.
Oh, fucking asshole. Alright, hold on one second. There you go, bud. Give that to you. Where are you? There you go.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, shit,
Pixel.
no, what am I talking about? Why am I doing that?
Pixel will do it.
Okay. Fuck. I totally forgot, man. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
Woof. That's my woof. Did you hear my woof?
There you go. Nice.
I got 3 boxers.
No way.
Nice. I love boxers.
Yep.
Love boxers.
I had
man.
13 at one time.
Not the ones you put on your
I had a
ass.
pit bull and a boxer. Yeah, pit bull and a boxer mix is great. Those
I
are
love
great.
boxers.
That's a great mix.
Had a few of them also.
Yeah, that's
American
a great
Bulldog and boxer mixes are ones I really
Yeah.
like.
mix. Yeah.
Babies.
Good looking dogs, man. Good looking
Yep.
dogs.
Yep. Mine were all fawn. About a little over half were flashy. They had the white, the great markings. Beautiful.
Yep. I have a fawn, a brindle, and a reverse brindle.
Yeah,
And
they're
I've had
beautiful.
white, and I've had black. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, reverse brindle's pretty much black. It's just black on the tips, brown on the inside.
Kuma, my
Yeah,
bad.
fine.
I think I passed
Looks
you the
really
crown
cute.
by accident.
Oh. Okay.
I think I passed it by accident. I'm sorry. I'll give Pixel.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Do the guild.
Foreigner was another pretty good 80.
You know what? They're one of those bands that like you don't think you like them, and then you hear their songs and you're like, oh, I must like them because I know all their fucking songs.
all their songs, right?
Yeah.
Cold
You know who's like that?
as
Too?
Ice,
You know who's like that
Hero.
too? My ex-fiance loved Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20, yes.
And-
Rob,
and-
Thomas.
Rob Thomas, yeah. So and I
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm not into Matchbox 20. And then she would play me songs at night, like while we were like, just hanging out.
Laying
And
it-
I'd be like,
yeah.
oh, I love this song. And she goes, yeah, that's Matchbox 20. And I'm like, no shit. And then there'd be another song. I'm like, how many fucking songs do these guys have as hits? They got
Yeah.
like fucking 10 hits. Couldn't believe it. All right, guys, when you're ready, we'll wait for Pixel, right? I think Pixel and Kuma. I think Kuma's Oblivion. Yeah, okay.
I have joined it.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I always forget, like, we're guildies. I'm sorry.
I have a theory. Bands with a number in their name really blow ass.
Bands with
Blink.
numbers in their name?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
I see.
like Sum 41, Matchbox 20. Yeah.
Matchbox
Give me one that's
82.
good.
What about like
What's good?
3 Days Grace?
3 days.
Those
Grace.
guys have been around 30 years.
What? What?
Yeah.
Come on, Kuma. What do you gotta say about that?
Three doors down.
3 Doors Down is good.
No, Three Dog Night. I'm talking about like from like the 90s on. It's like bands that start with W too. After 90 suck too.
Your
White
Days
Lion.
Grace
I don't know
is
what-
90s, man. The 90s was 30 years ago.
I like White Lion. What's the matter with you? White Snake? The Whites? Remember? It was all white bands.
I don't know.
White Snake, White Lion. White Zombie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even Rob Zombie was White Zombie back then.
Cane sugar in the syrup. It's gonna be delicious.
I was more of a Ministry guy. I like Ministry.
Everything. Always listen to everything.
I was
Even if I don't like it.
yeah. That's what there's every genre of music has one thing you're gonna like. Everyone. I don't care what it is. If you don't like country, guess what? You're gonna find something in country you're gonna love. I love country music. I like outlaw country. I like that shit.
There's a lot of like
Well, one of my favorite bands actually is Quiet Riot, and that's because when I was a teenager, I got my grandmother to listen to it. She would jam the girls, rock their boys.
There's a lot of like semi-rock band, you know, like that are so like based in country, like the Eagles, Bad Company. You know, a lot of their music sounds so.
Paul Rogers is one of my favorite vocalists. Paul Rogers, what an incredible vocalist he is. Paul Rogers, Bad Company, Free, and his solo stuff.
Bad Company.
You know,
I saw Bad Company live with Linda Skinner actually.
It rages like
and
a storm.
you know, you can hear, you know, like traces of country in, especially the Eagles and stuff like that. You know, it's like.
Yeah, well, especially where they're from, like
38 Special, ZZ Top.
Special, yeah.
They'll tell you like Boulder, Colorado back then was like country.
ZZ Top.
ZZ Top is great. You kidding me?
For three, I have a lot of respect for 3-member bands. The Triumph, Rush,
Sting, or the
Police. You know, Police. They're one of those bands that I don't like. I understand people like them. I do like the Synchronicity 2 song. All right, that's about it. And I'm fully aware of the other songs, and you know, I am. But just it never really did much for me.
There might be one band that I don't like. There might be one band that I don't like. And that band is U2.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a
Do you know
fan.
why?
I've tried hard. I've tried
their
hard.
live album, their live album's
them.
good. I like live music, but I think their issue is their politics and the fact that they threw themselves down everybody's throats. You know.
When they gave out that free album on iTunes, I couldn't get it off my phone for like a year.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Sharon Osbourne, Ozzy's wife, ripped them apart because of that.
Weird.
Sharon Osbourne killed YouTube over that.
I would open my phone up every day, and the fucking song would come on, and what the fuck is on my phone? They hijacked my phone.
Yeah.
Fucking YouTube.
I think it's illegal to do now, the way that they
One day I might get into them. I might get into them one day. Who knows?
Yeah. You don't need to.
Right behind Tank.
You're not listening to them.
Hey, I got to Springsteen. I never thought
the live album was good, though.
Oh, get Jake.
Early stuff was good, but.
Yeah,
I know a
it's
couple
like
bands
Sunday
that
Bloody
make fun of
Sunday stuff.
Springsteen.
That was good. Sunday Bloody Sunday is probably a really great song. But,
New Year's Day.
I thought the Joshua Tree
I like
album
Joshua Tree. See, that's what I mean. Now that I start thinking about it, fuck, man.
No, they still, as a whole, they suck.
Joshua Tree's where it ended.
I swear it ended, right?
I don't know where we are at.
Yep.
It's Bono that turns everybody off. It's Bono.
Yep.
Get Pixel up, please. Pixel. There you go. All right, next one. Coming up. I don't know how the hell we made it through that.
I know, how did we survive? Was it home base?
I was
2
lots
in
of
a row?
heals. Yeah, might
I
have
was
been
feeling-
Paying attention.
I was feeling during the whole
Beautiful,
thing.
guys. You're the best.
One is a great
Yeah.
song. I love that song. One.
Yeah.
It's like,
Joshua
oh, no,
Tree.
I'm sorry.
That's where it ended.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There might be another band that I hate. Pearl Jam.
You know, Mike McCready is a good guitar player.
I get that.
I don't really appreciate those droned vocals, but I can appreciate them. I definitely like them better than Green Day. Green Day blows out. I hate loads Green Day.
Agreed.
Green Jello.
Green Day's trash.
Green Jello.
Hello, right?
Little kid,
Low right?
let me in.
Green Jello, right?
How about Genesis? Come on, you gotta love
Danny
Genesis.
Carey was in that.
What era? Peter Gabriel or after?
Yeah, Peter Gabriel, please. I no, then again,
Peter
Phil
Gabriel
Collins,
had
you
some
can't,
good solo stuff too.
you can't
Come on,
disrespect,
some
but you
Night
can't
Ranger.
disrespect the Phil Collins era. You can't disrespect the Phil Collins era. You can't disrespect it.
Night
We might not
Ranger?
like it, but it made a lot of money. I don't know Night Ranger. Night Ranger, you have the Sister Christie. Is that the
Rod
song?
Gillis, Sister Christian.
Yeah. I
And
know my
that was
music,
not
I
their
know my
best song. You know, Sister Christian
I
was
like
not their
that
best
song.
song. Rock in
That was
America,
a
you
Boogie
can still rock in America? Rock in America was good. You can still rock in America. Yeah. Rod Gillis, he got a start with Ozzy.
Genesis.
He signed with
generated
Ozzy
so
right
much.
after he died.
Ouch.
You had
He was on,
Peter
Speak of the
Gabriel
Dead.
and Phil Collins coming out of Genesis. You had what was that other band that once
Mike and the Mechanics.
Mike and the Mechanics.
Yeah, I remember Mike and the Mechanics. Peter Gabriel is no joke, though.
Peter Gabriel was,
no joke.
I'll swap with you, Kuma.
That's all.
Salisbury Hill.
Salisbury Hill.
Yeah, do you know? Yeah, do you know that Tool actually, like Maynard, he'll dress up as Peter Gabriel, like that Shock the Monkey paint and shit like that. He'll do that a lot. They love Genesis. That's a Genesis. Man, Green Jelly.
What was that-
Somebody
what was
mentioned
that
Chico.
band-
That was Tool.
what was
That
that
was actually a
band-
Tool band. That was Danny Carey.
What was the band that Jimmy Page and Paul Rodgers did? Is Radioactive? Who was that? I can't remember. They had like one album. Yeah, Jimmy Page and Paul Rodgers. Radioactive, radioactive. I want to be with you. I can't remember the band. Band name.
There were a lot of those like super bands they were trying to pull off in the 90s.
God damn, this is
Well, they were contractual forbidden. They had made the album and then something in their contracts forbid them to do another album from the contract they had previous. So they couldn't do anything together after that. It was like an oversight. Whatever that is.
So if you're like in your 30s or 40s, right? What is the biggest band that has been like in your lifetime? Like what would you consider to be the biggest band? Like in my era,
it's
like
gonna be so sad.
like I would honestly think that the biggest band
Guns
was
N' Roses.
No, I gotta be honest.
was
I
in
think
mine.
the biggest band, I think our like Led Zeppelin or whatever is Metallica. I think it's Metallica, dude. I think Metallica did so
Yeah,
much
but
for
Metallica
music.
was in the well, I guess in the 90s.
No, they
spanned
spanned
80s,
80s,
90s.
Yeah,
2000s.
They were a
I think-
band before the Black album came out, guys. Okay, they were a band before they got on the radio.
They were so
they
good.
had
I think they
three
are
outstanding
our
albums
band. That's the band.
before Black before Justice and then the Black album.
Yeah.
And the best stuff was the Dave Mustaine stuff from Megadeth. He wrote almost all of the first album, most of the second, and parts of the third album up to Master of Puppets. And then after that, it was basically the Metallica that's in the band. Basically,
Those
Kirk
albums
and
back
that's
then, like if you were into them back then, they were underground. You couldn't.
Yeah.
They had no publicity. You only heard
That was
about
the
that.
era.
Like Master of Puppets, me and my brother heard about that album, and we were like, oh, we have to buy that, and then we bought it, and we're like, oh, what the fuck, and that was it. We went so deep down that hole that we never came out. Never came out.
Well, we used to get the Metal Massacre albums that had bootlegs and stuff of these bands. We'd submit their demo tapes, like we did, and that's how we found out about Metallica before they were signed on with Elektra Records, Metal Force, and had Kill 'Em All, and that was with Dave Mustaine on it, doing Hit the Lights, and it was so raw, and it was amazing even back then before they had a record contract. Just absolutely amazing. They were teens already, you know.
I seen Motley Crue at the Green Door in California before they were even big, and I seen Warrant in the clubs in Hollywood before they were big.
That was amazing. See, the thing about the
such
smaller
a tiny
shows,
little fucking club, packed like wall to wall for Warrant.
the thing about the smaller venues is that it's more intimate. The difference between an arena and like a club is an arena you could say your mother's a pig and everybody's gonna scream and yell and applaud you.
If anybody
but you
knows
can't do that in a small area.
If anybody knows the clubs, I've seen a Warrant at the Whiskey in Hollywood.
That's amazing.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Nice.
The walls could talk
Man.
there. Oh
Back
my
when
goodness.
I had parachute pants and hair to my ass.
I forgot about parachute pants, yeah?
That's what he said.
When
From
zip
now on,
pants
we
would be
jump.
like a dark gray. You gotta be a different color.
I had red ones.
Why do you jump? Some people
That was
can't
awesome,
do
John.
that and they die.
Not a horse.
You should just do that. Alright.
Yeah, no, Warrant, you know that whole Cherry Pie thing, how he hated that fucking song. That album, okay, so if you listen to that album, that Cherry Pie, if you take Cherry Pie off that album, that's one of the best, what I consider to be like, what they call hair metal.
Uncle
That's one of the
Tom's
best albums
Cabin.
of all time. Uncle Tom's Cabin, because that's what the album was supposed to be called, and then they made him fucking make that Cherry Pie song, and the whole album became Cherry Pie. If you take that song off that album, I guarantee you, you're going to listen to that and say, this is one of the best albums. It's better than Skid Row. It's better than any of them that came out at that time. And they never got the credit because of that fucking song. That fucking one song.
I've got a dark story about Warrant. Janie Lane, the vocalist, when he was 17 or 18, 19, when he moved up to Hollywood to start his band and everything, he was raped by either Paul Stanley, Paul Stanley's, Paul Stanley's manager, or, and I hate to say it, Rob Halford. Look it up on YouTube and watch it. I am saying it, and it breaks my heart because I love Rob Halford. And it's kind of sinister and bad. It is, and you hear the facts, and it makes your heart sink. It's like no.
Yeah, but how is it facts?
No.
Were there charges? Were there reports?
No. This is no. He had told his girlfriend some years after because he was depressed and alcoholic. He died early, you know. Anyway, he'd stated he told her, but after he died, she let the media know. Paul Stanley's manager. Okay.
I thought
Paul Stanley's gay too. Anyway,
but it's okay. That's fine. I just don't want them to be like abusers. Are they abusive?
I think it's Rob Halford. Anyway, the girlfriend released the dates of when it happened, and it was like a certain date in LA by the Motel 6 you were staying at, blah blah blah. Everything added up. There was only 2 bands that came into LA during that week, and it was those 2 bands. So it could be anybody really, but it was really strange. She won't say. Yeah, it's disgusting.
It was probably Blackie Lawless.
Chris Adams.
Blackie.
Randy Piper. There we go. His name says it.
Wasp.
Yeah.
That was Wasp. Yeah, I love Wasp.
I saw them with Kiss. They opened up with On Your Knees. What a great song to open up with On Your Knees.
They were great.
They did that. They did Fuck Like a Beast, of course, and I think it was their.
Yeah.
I think it was the last Command tour is what I saw with Blind in Texas.
Oh, when was the last time we heard the other side of religion? We had Striper right then too. Striper,
right?
They
was
spelled
it
it with a Y. To Hell with the Devil, I think was the album. To Hell with the Devil, yeah.
Hanson. Hanson.
That was like Hanson, right? Oh yeah, that's basically.
Bop.
Striper.
That's what it was.
But the aftermath of the Janie Lane thing was the story was that Paul Stanley found out some disgusting things that his gay manager had done, so fired him immediately. So was it related to that? Who knows? And then Rob Halford shortly came out as gay and became sober after that too, because of some things that happened in his life that he didn't like, that he was becoming. So was it that? You don't know. So it's just one of those things. I don't want to believe it was Rob Halford. I don't want to believe it was happening. I want to believe that maybe Janie Lane was lying. But you know that shit happened back then. It wasn't just men on women, you know. Especially in the music, you know.
Is a lovely man. Rob Halford is a lovely man.
He's one of my favorite metal vocalists. That's all there is to it.
All time.
He knows what metal is, you know. He kept the faith. He was the one that brought the leather look into rock and roll. That was his biker bar gay outfit that he wore on stage. And
he wasn't he wasn't trying to fool anybody. He wasn't trying to fool
No, but the kids liked it. They didn't know, so they adopted leather bands and studs and all that became the rock and roll thing. And so I remember Rob Halford laughing, saying, "Yeah, seeing these kids in the leather that I influenced kind of makes me chuckle a little bit."
Yeah, nobody picked up on that, or nobody wanted to back then. I don't think anybody really gave a fuck.
Nobody was back then. There wasn't a big deal. It was very homoerotic. You know, the makeup, the open chest shirts, the women's blouses. You know, from the 70s to the 80s. It was.
Everybody.
I mean, it's crazy that Kiss and all those guys were all seen as being straight and stuff like. But Rod Stewart and Mick Jagger, there were all kinds of rumors about them.
David Bowie,
like going to the hospital and getting gallons of
first things first.
Stuff
Nobody
pumped out
in
of
the
their
music
stomach.
industry is straight.
And all those guys married friggin' the hottest models and then stayed with them forever.
Well, they were all on drugs. They were all on drugs, you know. I have this bootleg of Iggy Pop. He's on stage, and in between songs, he just kind of mutters into that. Well, he mutters, and the microphone picked it up. He says, "I need someone to fuck my ass."
Yeah, I love Iggy Pop.
And it just came in on the microphone. Like, what did he say?
I love Iggy Pop. You kidding me?
Yeah, Iggy Pop is great. The godfather of punk. Very, very good stuff. He's still releasing stuff. Alice Cooper was asked, "Well, what's the difference between you and Iggy Pop?" And Alice said, "Well, I don't roll around naked on stage on broken glass." It's like, okay. I mean, if you've seen pictures of Iggy Pop with his chest, it's all cut up. He's scarred up. He looks like almost like Freddy Krueger looks like Jennifer Aniston, aged Jennifer Aniston on a Freddy Krueger body.
Yeah, that album. I had that album. My album's on the wall. I had that Raw Power album.
Raw Power.
Yeah, I had that album on my wall like forever. People are like, who the fuck is that? Like, cause he's all like skinny. He's like made up. He looks like David Bowie. Like, sort of glammed up.
Yeah.
And,
well, you know that
that's what David Bowie kind of like took him under the wing.
No, it was. Iggy Pop was David Bowie's inspiration. Iggy Pop was out before. That's why Ziggy Stardust came out, because he was trying to emulate Iggy Pop, and they did China Girl together and all that. No, because David Bowie was trying to sound like Iggy Pop. If you listen to it, so it was David Bowie that idolized Iggy Pop. So Iggy was first, absolutely, and David Bowie has said it many times. No, Iggy was his inspiration.
Yeah, he saved him, and I'll always love David Bowie because he saved Iggy Pop's career and he saved Lou Reed's career. both of those albums, Transformer and Raw, and it might have been Raw Power, came out around the same time. He salvaged both their careers.
Two albums, two of my favorite.
He played second fiddle to those guys. He was bigger than them at that time, and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna like produce your shit, and I'll like feature on your shit." Like that's how much he loved those guys, you know, and how much he respected them. And those
two of my favorite
Lust for
Iggy's.
Life is the greatest album, one of the greatest albums of all time, and then Transformer, Louis Transformer is fucking unbelievable. And both albums are both David Bowie albums. They're just not credited to him as a artist, but those are David Bowie albums, straight up, you know. So I credit those albums for David Bowie all the time. They're great.
My two favorite Iggy Pop albums was Instinct, which went immediately to Budget. It was a great album, Instinct. And it was Ready to Die. It came out about 10 years ago, Ready to Die. First album with the Stooges. Very, very good stuff. So the original Iggy and the Stooges. That album, Ready to Die, very good. Iggy.
That's good music. That's such good music.
Iggy Pop's only like 5'1", I think. He's 5'1".
Most of these guys are diminutive. All these guys are like really diminutive.
Dio is 5'3".
Glenn Danzig is like the same thing. And Glenn Danzig is like small.
I think 5'6". Danzig was.
Big personalities, big personalities with tiny, you know, small stature.
How about some more
guy.
like
that guy? I love that guy. I love that guy.
Like
that guy's been part of my life
artist.
for so long in music. Fuck that, man.
Like Dan Fogelberg or James
like,
Taylor, JT.
Singer-songwriters like that.
Mick Fleetwood was like 6'6".
In the Range. Steve Winwood.
Mick Fleetwood.
Bruce Hornsby in the Range. I remember them.
Mandolin Rain.
I liked Richard Marx.
Richard Marx, yeah.
Yeah,
he
Richard
wrote
Marx
a lot of music.
A lot of people
songs.
saying that guy wrote a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one with the glasses, nose, and cigar?
Yeah,
I think he does too. It is in his one of his videos. He has to play that.
Groucho Marx.
But he was if you take a look at him now, he looks the same. That guy has not aged.
Yeah.
Richard Marx has not fucking aged, dude. It was a shock. I saw him like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I was with some girl, we were watching some videos, and I was like, it's fucking Richard Marx right now. He looked like he did when he was fucking whatever that was 30 years ago. Bryan Adams was big back then. Bryan Adams. Yeah, Bryan Adams.
He's Canadian.
I know, but you get him a pass.
Yeah, I like some of the stuff too, as well. Summer '69, just good stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a duet with I want to say it was Stevie Nicks? Well, maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
The tower ahead is not meant for mortal
Stevie Nicks did some with
several duets with Tom Petty and
Don Henley with
Don Henley with
Leather and Lace. I think it was.
Yeah, Leather and Lace.
Are we doing hard mode? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, we might as well.
I warned you to leave and take no responsibility for what
Who's
you don't know what you
Louis, you're tanking, right?
will regret that.
Yes, sir.
Do you wish
And I
you
think Tim is
Sorry.
giving me a hand.
Yeah, right. So yeah, main or off, whatever you want to do. If you're gonna main tank, just stay, like you said, just stay a good. Okay, so if this is the boss right here, like where I'm at.
And I think that's what Kuma
right
and
over
I did
here.
the last time, because we've tanked this.
Yeah, it works out good. Yeah, it works out good. What? What are you gonna talk? Can't. What are you gonna talk jazz now? I can talk jazz. Don't get me started on jazz. That's a whole nother trip.
Are you familiar with taiko drumming?
No. What is that?
Yeah, that's Japanese.
It's a Japanese. Yeah, it's a Japanese drum where it's all drums. You know, and it's usually like a team of 20 to 40 people. And it sounds so. They can make it sound like a sunrise. You know, really, and they can make it sound like war drums. Absolutely awesome. Taiko, Taiko Dojo Drumming. They're dojo. You know, the dojo means like
we need 2 seconds.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time, guys. I'm just.
But you can catch some of that on YouTube, and it's a discipline. It's kind of like karate or something. They spend their lives dedicating to it. So if you catch them on YouTube and you find the real ones, like from Japan, not the ones from San Francisco, but the ones from Japan, you'll be amazed. The only thing I can say is the best is to see it live because the drums absolutely just they vibrate through you, and it's an experience. It truly is. Almost religious, type of a deal. Very good stuff. I mean, their drumsticks are the size of baseball bats on some of them.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, some huge drums, small ones. It's nothing like a typical drum set. It's more like just big tribal drums. It's fucking awesome.
So the best drummer was Neil Peart, right? You're not gonna disagree with me on that, right?
Neil Peart is one of the best drummers.
Yeah.
So who was the talent behind the Beatles? Was it Paul?
Or was John all the way? It was John.
Really? What about
George Harrison was the best writer.
What? What do you feel about, what about Wings? What about the success of Wings and all the music that came out of...
George Harrison was a better musician.
Better writer. John had the guts. There's a soul in a band. You can have great musicians, but if you have no soul, you don't got a good band. John was the soul of that band. Point blank. Without John Lennon, there was no Beatles. You might have some band with Harrison and McCartney and Ringo, but it ain't gonna be the Beatles. Not without Lennon.
So,
I think Paul McCartney died in 66.
What about
with the Beatles? This is what makes the Beatles the great, and I think David Lee Roth. I heard him say it one time. It's like sweet and savory. It's like McCartney's the sweet, and Lennon's the savory. It's like, and you get both of them together. It's fucking good. It's like salted caramel, right? It's like the perfect, like bacon. It's like perfect, right? So, but without one or the other, it's a problem, right? So when you hear their melodies, they're all like happy-go-lucky, and then all of a sudden, somewhere along in the music, it gets down. There's like this downbeat, and it's almost like a depression. That's John. So when you hear the up stuff, it's Paul. He's happy-go-lucky, and then you hear the downbeat, and that's
Live and Let Die is all Paul.
Yeah, but
come on,
I don't know,
there's all kinds of.
How about these songs? How about these songs? Here Comes the Sun, Something. That's George Harrison. He wrote the best songs. He didn't write as many, but he wrote the best songs. Absolutely, he did. Outside that, I'd say McCartney, then John Lennon.
I mean, I can't read. I'm a Stones guy myself, so I'm a Stones guy.
There's that song?
The Stones.
You ever hear Brown Sugar? You hear how racist Brown Sugar is?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It was part of the time. It's part of the time.
Yeah, part of the time. It's kind of like
their shit is.
They apologize. They won't sing that song anymore.
Yeah. Well, because it's a different time. It's a different time. That song came out in 1971. You know what I mean? It's a whole different.
No, yeah. All right, get to your place, people.
That's like Winger singing about 17, right?
Well, and also Styx has a song called Jennifer, where he says she's 17, very old enough to cry, a child in her mother's eyes, but a woman every night. It's like, wait a minute here. But back then it was acceptable, and it was assumed it was about a story of a kid around the same size, same age. People don't take things as literal today. Right?
Nope.
And and they used to call them their girlfriends, their women friends, the girl. But nowadays, like, well, you're gonna say girl, the girls are not. It's like you're taking this stuff so literal. Just chill out.
No, you can't put that genie back in the bottle, oh man. That's it. We live a different world.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You might have to use a plunger. Well, Kiplinger himself.
I want to see Kip Winger sing that song again. He ain't singing that
song.
You
know who discovered Kip Winger? I think I told you this.
Cooper.
It was Alice Cooper, absolutely. He was on his his Constrictor album in '86.
I know all about it. reflection, right side, upper right side, guys. Upper right, burn it down. Reflection, reflection, reflection. Oh yeah, yeah, we're still burning reflection.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can talk to you all day, man. You're in trouble.
You-
You're in
you
trouble
well.
now. I'm gonna start a music little group.
Music,
Forget
music and cars. I'll tell you about cars.
I'm not a car guy. I like cars. I like how they look. I just don't.
Well, I told you the
How
story
about,
about my
Guns is the thing.
Skylark and my son, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Another reflection, same location.
Yep, same
How about
spot, guys.
Boston and Chicago? How about cities?
Chicago's good. Chicago.
Okay, well then Brownsville
City.
Station.
What do you think about
is-
Boston?
That's probably the greatest debut album of all time. Of all
Boston?
time. Yeah, that's probably. Dude, listen to
Well,
that Boston album.
It's very
Listen
good,
to
but
it.
there's a lot
There
of
are-
great debut albums. I mean,
My dude,
that's,
yeah, but
that's hard
come
to
on,
categorize.
there's like 8 hits on that. Every song is a fucking hit on that album. Every song, and I'm not a Boston fan. Oh my god, that's a
Well,
fucking
some would
hit.
say that
Reflection on the left side of Boston.
some would say that Appetite for Destruction is because it broke all the records, all the sales records. You
Yeah,
know,
but
so
that's all
it
they had,
depends. Well, that's their debut album. And that's
feel
not all they
bad. I feel
had.
bad.
Use Your Illusion and Lies and Stolen Valor.
I like Lies. I like Lies. I like Lies. Lies,
Mhm.
Lies was great.
Yeah, I like the live stuff on that one, on that album. The older live stuff. That,
Yeah,
you know.
they can't play One in a Million. You know what I mean? That's a great song too, but they can't.
Right,
play
that's another point. Yeah, I
Left
mean,
side,
to do
right
that
side?
today, they would
Right.
get castrated. They would fucking get
All
killed.
right.
They had some lyrics in that one. Fucking.
Get that
We
reflection
got
down,
axes?
guys.
Is that what that was?
Probably.
Probably.
Well, no, I don't see the axes.
Oh, no, I think we're all right. Yeah, no, we're okay.
What
Yeah,
about
you just-
crooners?
yeah,
What do you guys think about
right.
crooners?
Who?
Morrison's the greatest.
Oh,
Crooners.
oh, you mean like Dean Martin?
And yeah, like Sinatra. How's
Yeah.
that?
Hey, I like the women in the pianos. You know I can't fucking think of the word. You know, like
jazz singers.
kind of, yeah. You know, there's usually a piano, maybe a background band, house band. But like, I'm trying to think of some, just slipping my mind. But those are some of the best stuff. Absolutely, there's
Holiday.
talent. There's a lot of talent. There's just been a lot of talent through the years, and just people are amazing what they can do.
You know who I like?
And,
Singers are my favorite singer is Natalie Merchant.
Natalie Merchant, huh? 1,000 or
love
10,000 Maniacs.
I like
Her-
black
that
singers
Tiger
like
Lily album,
Betty White.
If you ever,
Oh, goodness.
you gotta listen to Tiger Lily. That album is like
Some
one
of-
of the greatest. But that's the voice. If God had a voice, it would be Natalie Merchant. I guarantee.
You think so?
Yeah. It's so
Reflection.
it's so good. Upper left.
Left side.
Upper left. Yeah, Tiger Lily is the album to get from her. That's the album.
What if, what's her name? Give it something to talk about.
Alanis Morissette or?
Me,
Oh, sure.
Give him something to talk about.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
what's her name?
Isn't that like Alanis Morissette or something? Or?
No.
I thought it was Sheryl Crow.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
I think I want to do that one. That sounds right.
I thought it was.
Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie
Watching
Raitt.
right side.
Bonnie
Isn't
Raitt.
that
Yeah,
Bonnie
yeah,
Raitt?
Bonnie Raitt.
Totally Close to the Heart Woman? No. No, that's Bonnie Tyler.
She was a great guitar player, or she is a great guitar player.
Look at us. Talking about this is why you do these trials, so that we don't have to do any mechanic talking to that. Don't talk to mechanic. Only talk to Mike and the mechanic.
Mike and the Mechanic.
That's it.
What's that song? You can
I
go
can't- I
if
don't
you
know any of
wanna
these
go. Stay
know
if
the
you
song.
wanna stay. I couldn't.
We hit Levon's sweet spot here. We hit his sweet spot.
They also did that one song about the father dying and stuff. That was hit the. Yeah, but he sees the reflection in his. I don't know. That did really well at the on the charts as well.
There's no Tears in Heaven.
No,
though,
Tears in Heaven is by Eric Clapton.
Eric
His son
Clapton.
fell out the window.
Yeah, fell out the window in New York.
That damn Patty Boyd.
He didn't have the bars up. He got the bars up, man.
Wonderful Tonight is a great Eric Clapton song.
Yeah. Layla.
Nice job, guys. Thanks for enjoying the music talk.
Slow Hand. The whole Slow Hand album.
Slow Hand. I actually have Slow Hand. I got an original. I got an original at a lot of things. Original Sticky Fingers, where the zipper comes down on the front cover. I got that. It's pretty cool.
Alice Cooper has an album called Zipper Catches Skin. Has a blood stain on the front.
Eric stole a Beatles woman. George.
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. Layla. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Patty Boyd. Yeah, something was written about her, and then Layla was written about her. So she had two beautiful songs written about her.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Trying to keep throwing those softballs out for you guys to hit. I can't. Nice job. Nice job tanking. That's his first.
Yeah, I know. That was easy. You saw that, Louis? That was easy.
We're gonna get a no. We're gonna get a no death on this one. I don't know why we're not getting a no death.
We totally could have no death that.
Oh, what's her name?
That was a beautiful round.
That was great. It was nice and smooth, talking the whole way through.
What's that band?
Check out this shiny armor.
What the hell?
Nice. Like what's Celtic? Like the singers, the Celtic singers and stuff. I think I've kind of like listened to that.
Oh.
Like Irish music.
Yeah.
So
Like they sometimes they'll have like the
I need some of
the women doing
the
that,
Pretenders.
right?
How about the Pretenders?
What?
I never got into the Pretenders. No.
You didn't like the Pretenders?
I like some of the Pretenders. Grass and Pocket, and but they were kind of they're like a punk. They're
Erica's sweetheart too. Yeah.
Yeah, she was. And she still looks pretty good today too. You know, same with Marie Osmond, Stevie Nicks. Oh my God, they look great.
Flogging Molly.
Cher.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Is that like Flogging Molly? But that's not hardcore though, right? That's not like ska,
Yeah,
right?
that's punk. Yeah. That's
okay. That's like Dropkick Murphys, same thing, right? Are we talking the same thing, Lila?
Yes.
Yeah, Dropkick
Black
Murphys.
Flag.
Yeah. My
Suicidal.
brother loves Dropkick Murphys.
The
I'm into
Butthole
that. See, I'm
Surfers.
into Black Flag. Yeah, okay. Just to let you know how cool my mom was. When I was 10 years old, my mother took me to the record store, and bought me a Suicidal Tendencies album. That's how cool
My mother
mom is.
took me.
10 years
My
old.
mother took me to Black Sabbath.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are cool mothers you're listening to. Cool mothers.
I was in the 3rd grade and
We
my
were-
parents took me to ZZ Top with the Black Crows.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Bring me down.
ZZ
I also
Top
saw
is-
Sticks with my mother. I also saw Sticks with my mother. Yes. The original band. Great stuff. Are you kidding me? Great. Their best album actually was the one right before Tommy Shaw joined, called Equinox. Just a great album all the way through. It's a heavy hitting album. Light Up, Lorelei, Sweet Madam Blue, Born for
Is it like
Adventure.
I'm saying Celtic? Would that be that wouldn't be the Boss Stones either, too, right? That wouldn't be the Boss Stones. That's just different, right?
That's just ska.
That's
Pop
just ska, yeah. That's just ska, right. Like, I was into Operation Ivy and all that, like, you know, a long while back. That was like Rancid, right? That was like Tim Armstrong, right?
Rancid. Yep. I met Rancid. We were laughing at their name. It's like, how'd you get the name? It's like shrimp. Bad shrimp. It's like, okay.
What's that? Oh, who? Tim Armstrong talked to you? Lars Fredrickson? No, my brother's big into that shit. My brother loves like new punk. I like old punk. I like Dead Kennedys and Black Flag, Circle Jerks and shit like that. My brother likes like Pennywise and my brother loves Pennywise actually. Loves Pennywise.
Yeah, Flogging Molly. That's of the same ilk. The same type of stuff.
Yeah, my brother.
I got into them through my friend Wade. He really liked punk, and then I got him into the older stuff like the Iggy Pop. And I remember the first time he listened to Iggy Pop, he's like, he starts laughing. He's like, "This is great. He just doesn't give a fuck." I was like, "Yeah, that's right. That's a great way to say it. Describe Iggy Pop. He doesn't give a fuck."
I think I saw
live. He said he was doing this song called "High on You," and he says the doctors told me I can't get high anymore. So we're gonna do "High on You" because I got to get high on you guys now. Rolls around on glass. Wait, you're doing that sober? Rolling around on glass?
Hold on. Let me back out of this. Hold on one second. Hold on. We have, check this.
My internet was being spotty last night, which is why I didn't want to join yous. Because I didn't want to be that person that ended up dropping out.
It's happened to everybody. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. We understand.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. Jump in when you can, for sure. Don't worry about the...
I've dropped before. Almost everybody in here has dropped at one time, I think. Or close to it.
For you.
What are you guys' feelings on Garth Brooks?
Old Garth Brooks.
You know
like
why?
His early stuff.
I'm actually influenced by somebody that really irritated me, so I just didn't like anything they liked. And they're a huge Garth Brooks fan. And I just couldn't, Friends in Low Places, and what was his rock album? What was Gaines? It's like, God, I was like Chris Gaines more.
I love that, man.
I love Chris Gaines. I love.
He did it the wrong
some
way.
Of the songs were cool. He did it
the wrong way. He should have just admitted it straight up, instead of trying to be secretive.
Right. Something more on the lines of Taylor Swift, just come out and, say, I want to try a different avenue instead of...
Right. Even Metallica did that with their Lou Gramm one or something.
Lou Reed. Lou Gramm.
What's wrong with Lou Reed?
Don't you ever disrespect Lou Reed. I love Lou Reed.
No, he's great. It's just that collaboration with Metallica. No, Lou Reed's awesome.
if you're into any kind of like dark music, any kind of thing like that, you live in the crater that was created by the Velvet Underground. You live in that crater. Without the Velvet Underground, there is none of that, and without Lou Reed and them doing that, there's like nothing. You're not listening to punk rock right now. You're listening to something else.
My introduction to Lou Reed was the No Money Down video, where he tears his face apart. That was just awesome. Yeah, it's great. It's like a robotic face, I mean, it's, and you just singing. It's just the head, and then the hands come up and slowly rip parts of the face off, and then by the time by the end of the song, the head just comes right off the shoulder. It's No Money Down. It had nothing to do with the song itself. Just Lou Reed's fine, but they should have kept that stuff in their closet, their little project.
Yes. You've got the crown.
I do? Why?
I don't know how you got the crown. I don't know if you ever gave it back to me. I think we just filled it. We filled it with Pixel at the end.
What are we doing?
Let's do a hard mode and
let's do something different.
I wanted. wanna try something.
Even if it's Sanctum of Fidia or something, right?
Okay,
But I'm
you
not
wanna try
changing
it?
that.
I mean, you wanna try it? I just don't know how
I'm
much
not changing.
communication we're gonna need. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know
I
the
figured you guys
mechanics,
could.
but I'd give it a shot.
I know you guys could take Hellrock and do that in a hard mode, but you know, it's not different. It's the same, but you know, up to you. No worries, no worries. Infectious Grooves, yeah. They were so good. Like, cause I was in a suicidal, so. And when they came out,
Dire
and then
Straight.
You know what? They had that one album was good. What was that one album? Not the
They're,
Money for Nothing.
they're the type of band.
Before that.
They're the type of band in which you know their stuff exists, but it doesn't really do. It doesn't really kick you in the nuts. You know, it's more like a tap that irritates you more than anything. It's like, don't tap my nuts. What the fuck is that?
I forgot the album.
Dire Straits.
It was the one before the first album.
But they did have some good songs. They did have some good songs.
You can see the musical talent there, but yeah,
sure.
I totally agree.
They were more of a blues base though, and then when they turned more of a rock, like in the mid '80s, with that, you know, I Want My MTV shit, the commercial stuff. That's when they got big. But unfortunately, that wasn't their best stuff. Their best stuff was before that. It's like they changed their style, you know, to get that hit album, which worked for them. You can't blame them.
That's true.
So.
Let me see. Let me find something for us. All right, so we got enough here to at least get. We have 2 healers, 2 tanks, or 1 tank, right? Depending on what you want to do, or what you guys want to do. I think for I think we might just have enough for Sunspire as far as communication goes. So I think we'd be able to get that one done. The group we have right now, ask like 2, 3 more, or like 2 or 3 more. I think we can get that one done. I'm not sure about the other ones because I don't know how much communication we're gonna need for the whole group, as far as like mitigation and shit goes for that, or not. Like if we need blocks or shields up and shit. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you're good. I think we're all good. I think it's just a matter of what we want to. You want to go for something that we know, or I mean, I don't know any mechanics on the other one, so I'm with you in spirit on everything else we do. I'll be healing you. I just don't know.
Even Rock Grove sounds fun.
Only
Rock
one
Grove?
way to learn them. Yeah, Rock
yeah,
Grove's
that's what I'm
cool.
saying. You want to do Rock?
Or AS
all right,
even.
All right.
The Sodom Sanctorium or
something
you know,
new, something we don't always do.
Yeah.
No, look at this. Looking for variety. Look at this. All right. Let's get variety.
We're all
Let's
rich
go.
by now, you know.
Where's your? Oh, Kumo, you're the lead.
Pixel.
Put us.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
put us
shit.
somewhere. See, I gotta get Pixel somewhere.
Hold on here. No. I'm busy doing something. I'm too busy to mess with this peasant work. So let me pass you crown. Hold on. I'm dyeing my outfit, so you see, so I'm much too busy.
See,
I'm much too busy.
This is the problem. You see, this is the problem, Pixel, is that when we try to make money with these people, they just want to do other things instead of make the money part. So me and you, we'll get together. We'll make the money. We'll make the money. Don't worry about it.
I'm rich.
Levon likes to make
we're
money.
rich now.
Levon likes to make money.
I'm rich.
I know.
Because we're rich now.
Loot. I want gear now.
Never
Yeah,
too rich.
I don't care about gold.
Exactly. See, Wicked knows. Wicked knows. You can never have enough gold.
I got 2.1 million in the bank.
How much?
Get this going in the finder.
2.1.
That's what I'm talking about.
I probably have as
okay.
much money as all of you guys combined.
Nice guys. Kind of.
I'm rich because I got friends.
Well, send me some. I could use some more.
I am.
What you want?
kind of trouble we getting into?
I am 50,000 away from
Yep,
84
go ahead.
mil.
Are we doing Rock Grove? I don't know how to do that one, man. kicking my ass. Nah, you just saved my ass. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be able to get another one in right now. Let's get another quick one in. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go take off, but I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back. It's just that I love my daughter. You know, my daughter's actually a really nice person. Like, you know, sometimes you love your kid, but like my daughter's actually like a really nice human being. So
Sometimes you love your kid.
yeah, I'd love her anyway, but I mean, you know, she's actually a cool person too. So it's like it's double, you know.
The win-win right there.
She takes after me a little bit. She's actually
You don't have to
what
just
I always
love her
used to tell
for
mine when they were
she's
young
black.
is, I will always love you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I will like you all the time. So let's work on that.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's why I tell my daughter a lot. She's like, family. I'm like, listen, you know, family's just, these are people that you're born, you're related to. They're a lot of times they're not even your friends. Your friends are sometimes your better family. You know, if you take it that way, then you understand that family dynamics. Then it's not so bad. But I think a lot of people put a lot in family. Oh, why isn't my family like that? You know, bullshit.
I was the
there are people that are just going to come into your life because you know you were born with them. There's other people that you will choose to be in your life to walk with that, and you know along that path. And those are the ones that really create that bond.
Yeah. Jake, what did you say before? I'm sorry, I missed that.
You said I'm the big letter be crippled kind of guy, so I didn't really have to worry about how my kids turned out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See that? So I don't care about how they end up, you know. Like I said, you just gotta point them in the right direction. I can't control what she does, but now she's got her head on her shoulders. Took her a couple of years, but partying and stuff. What are you gonna do? Yeah, so let's go into Hell Raw. Let's do a Hell Raw, and then let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Because I want to make sure I can at least
make some more money.
Yeah, make some more money, and then I give myself some time to get ready to go over there. I appreciate that. Thanks, Levon. I didn't realize what time it was. I have so much fun with you guys. It's like...
Yeah, you can ask Louie. I don't forget shit. I have no choice over it. Stuff comes popping.
Freaking elephant.
What happened? Alright, guys.
You said Hell Raw, right?
Yeah, let's get a Hell Raw in here, man. Let's go as quick as...
I personally would say the band that probably represents X the most. Like a...
Was that X?
Generation X.
Yeah. That's that like Billy Idol shit, right?
Huh?
Yeah,
With a rebel, yeah.
I remember. No. Well, it was so that was so early.
No, that was the band that represents our generation.
Doe.
Generation X. Linkin Park.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin
in
Park.
1990, he almost died. He got in a motorcycle accident like at 4 o'clock in the morning and ended up broken in someone's yard. And he was only found like at 6 o'clock the next day when the guy went out to grab his paper. And he found some guy crashed his motorcycle into his yard. It was Billy Idol. He almost died.
Yeah.
Billy Idol? Oh,
yeah. He never wore a helmet.
Mickey Busey.
How about Eddie Money?
Dude, Eddie Mahoney. Absolutely. What a great songwriter and performer he was.
I used to date this girl who loved Eddie. Like, she loved Eddie Money. Like, that was her favorite artist, and I was like, I didn't understand it, but I liked her so much. I was like, alright, cool. And then I got kind of into Eddie Money a little bit.
It's
like,
a great,
I liked it. I like him anyway, but I was like, I didn't understand how someone can like love Eddie Money. I was like, okay, liking him.
He wrote
okay,
just because he had a sexy, sultry voice for her.
It's like Rocky trying to sing music. That was so. Watching him.
Well, you can't look at the face, but
it was awesome.
He had like great songs.
He did. I agree.
He had great songs.
The warrior and his army of old Yakuda claim the citadel of Hell.
You know, there are some
shaking that drum beat intro, and then the way the guitar wails on in. It's It's awesome.
Is there any?
Tickets to paradise.
Is there any music that you can't listen to because it like reminds you of like a bad like relationship? Is there like some music that you just go, I can't listen to that artist anymore? Like
Yeah, probably.
Who?
Bob Seger.
Yeah, Bob Seger.
Bob
Oh, shit.
Seger.
There's this one album that
No, it's all personal. It's all personal.
There's this one album, Red Dragon Cartel, great album. I listen to it all the time when I travel with my cat Ravioli. We drove to Texas back like that. I have a hard time listening to that since he's passed. So it makes me want to choke up right now.
It's like music, music. I can't stand Billy Joel because I had an ex-girlfriend who played it incessantly, and I it was an awful relationship, and I just remember Billy Joel being a linchpin in that whole thing where it was like it was almost like conditioning, like torture conditioning, where I had to hear it every morning. I had to listen to Allentown every day. It was probably the worst experience I could ever have of music in my life.
And
I had to listen to Allentown. Everybody
I hate that.
Piano Man again. The eighth time in the day.
You remember the song My Life?
Because my mount speed on this particular tune is crap.
My Life was a great song. Go ahead with your own life. Leave me alone. I think that was the intro song
has a
of
dual
Prison
mount
Buddies.
trips right next to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, she almost fucking ruined. Queen for me too, and I had to get out of the relationship. Finally, I left the relationship before she ruined Queen because that was coming.
Why are you breaking up? Because you're making me hate music.
she started playing Bohemian Rhapsody like on loop, and I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
I get it.
You're not gonna ruin Queen for me.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. No matter how much I love something, 24 hours a day is, well, except living. Living's the only thing you can really do all the time. That's but you can't listen to the same fucking band or eat the same food.
It's like pizza. Pizza
See the
is
same
incredible, but you can't eat pizza 30 days in a row. There's fried chicken. There's potatoes.
The same sex partner for 30 years.
Well.
I have. Oh, that's about
well,
good, yeah.
How about this one? My mom loved Bob Seger so much that she married my dad, partly because he looked kind of like Bob Seger, the dark hair, the dark beard. And then my dad did stupid stuff 22 years later, so it's hard to listen to Bob Seger.
But Bob Seger, I see what you're saying. Bob Seger out there is like lost
Turn
a
the
fan.
page.
I didn't realize it. Yeah.
My ex and I, we listened to Alice Cooper throughout. I got into it when we were teenagers and stuff, and that kind of affected me some songs. But with her, the wounds had been healed and scabbed over for so long with scars that now it can't even penetrate the scars. So some of the songs kind of hit me. Sometimes I just think of something else. It's easier to get out of the funk with that than it is with my cat. Funny, huh?
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's it. So that's your everybody's homework today is to grab those albums that you can't stand, that you can't listen to, and put them on.
It's not that I can't stand it. It's just I can't. It's hard to hear because of the memory.
Yeah, I know. Music, huh? Ain't it a fucking...
It is. It's truly a gift, just like pets. Music is truly a
how's
gift.
this?
How they can.
One time, there was these kids I was working with. This was when the Black album came out for Metallica, and I was starting to hate Black because these kids said, "Hey, did you hear this new band, Metallica? Their song Sad But True." It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, new band? They've had 5 albums before this one. And talked about it, played it all the time. Well, I was getting sick of the Black album, even before people that were sick of the Black album admitted it. So, I started hating the Black album because of them. Yeah, but I just like the Black album. I guess I didn't know them long enough to have a big effect. They didn't have too much of an effect on me.
The And Justice for All, that's my favorite.
Black is an okay album. I almost like Load more than Black. Outlaw Torn, Ronnie. Those are just good. Load and Reload reminds me more of Megadeth in the sense of I never considered Megadeth as like a real thrash metal, even though they are. I thought of them more of like a hard rock, like AC/DC is not a metal, they're more of a hard rock. And so that's kind of like how I see Megadeth. And so when Metallica did stuff that sounded like Megadeth, I kind of chuckled at that because I like Megadeth myself. And so they were trying to sound like Megadeth, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, Megadeth.
Alright, are we ready?
I was a Megadeth guy. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for that one person to come on in.
I know, Kuma, you're not even in the trial yet, man.
Yeah, where are you, Kuma?
I'm protesting. I'm going to strike. I'll let you guys.
Dyeing his outfit.
Okay.
Without you.
But you have to have
I'm
your
just here
signs
for the
at the
loot.
wall or on the stairs.
I'm just here for
So let's go.
So do we have tanks or something or what?
He's getting his boobs. He's getting his
Yep,
boobs
I'm
nice
solo
and tight.
tanking.
He's pushing up his boobs a little higher.
His nipples pierced.
Yeah, he put the pads. What do they call those pads where you don't see the nipple, please?
Pasties?
Pasties, yeah, there you go.
Tongue? I don't know.
Don't they call them like something else, like nip strips or something like that?
My thumb?
Nip strips.
Nip strips, something like that.
Oh, I know.
My ex, I think my ex used to call it that, like nip strips.
Curad spot band-aids. Black tape? Little black tape X's?
No, black tape. Okay, yeah, right, there you go. Thank you, EMFD.
And why did Madonna have such coney tits that one year? Why did she wear those coney tits? I used to have a button in the 80s.
We gotta get back here.
I used to have a button in the 80s that said, I can't wait till it's my turn to fuck Madonna. Button all the time. And nowadays, it's like, nah. I'm glad my number didn't come up.
No, you were lucky. These are
Somebody's down. I'm going to get him.
They're tolerant, man.
She like dark skin boys anyway.
You're up.
Yeah.
I can't believe I survived that.
She like Latin.
What's that? Ooh.
Y'all didn't even wait for me to go to the bathroom. I just heard Kuma talking from the other room.
I hope I didn't make it crawl back up. No, I peed.
But I can hear you from the bathroom.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Talking about now.
Do you remember in Breakfast Club when Judd Nelson was going to pee under the desk and the guy was talking? He says, shh, 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 don't talk. You make it crawl back up. Pee back up, all right? Yeah, you can't pee when somebody's talking to you.
Yeah, get up. Shy, right? What do they call it? Shy?
Something, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
In a public bathroom. You ever been in a public bathroom? Yeah, weird.
Stage fright.
Yeah, stage fright.
Dude, I'm old. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah. It's like
It's either he pisses
girls.
or he pisses
I've
his
seen
pants.
it all before. It's like, well, it doesn't. You're not impressive. Nobody's impressive. It doesn't matter. You know what impressed me? A good meal and a back massage. That would have really impressed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll talk about sex tomorrow, okay? Let me have a good night's sleep.
You guys are talking a lot of shit right now. Meet the right woman. Forget it. You're off ESO tomorrow.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Dude, I'm married and
gotta
she's
talk.
on ESO in the other room right now.
Yeah, you play together, you stay together.
You played your right cards there.
Well, I've said this before. When I got this game, I told the old lady it's this or drugs. She chose tramadol and vodka. So there you go. I think I made the right choice.
See, the thing is, though, we don't play the game together a whole lot because then we get angry at each other.
Right. No, that's actually pretty smart. You guys have your own like lives in the game. You know, that's really cool.
Yeah, she's
Maybe
got
she
her
switched
guild. I'm
roles.
part of her guild, but on a alt account, just so she'd get the membership.
Don't move.
Did you meet her in the game, or did you guys just start playing the game after?
No, dude, I've known her. We've been together for 17 years.
Oh, good lord! Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys ever hear about the Mora scroll? Mara scroll?
So you marry somebody?
It's basically like, you make a bond
Yeah,
in
it's
this game.
it's not worth it. You lose a ring slot.
Yeah, you lose a ring slot.
Let me tell you.
That's the commitment. That's commitment. What are you talking about? That's what you gotta do.
Who's married for 17 years? Who's married for 17 years?
I'm all in.
Spring.
What the hell?
Okay, I was married for 30, and I think I said this before. Maybe you didn't hear it. I think the secret to a long-lasting relationship is to travel together. Last year, I took the orc wife to Vardenhell to see her family. This year, I'm gonna go back and get her. So I recommend traveling together. Absolutely.
I've been married since '96.
There you go, man. Congratulations. That's commitment. That's a lot of, a lot of rethinking, I guess.
It's a long time to do anything except live.
But I can't heal him. I can't heal EMFD. I'm not sure where he's at.
I think he's in front. I got him.
My heal's not hitting him, so for some reason, or her.
They might have the Pale Order ring on. That'd be my guess.
Maybe I should get married in game. That would be.
You remember the video of the marriage in World of Warcraft that got crashed? I think it was a marriage between, it was like a LGBT thing, and a bunch of orcs came by and destroyed them.
What?
Well, the thing is, they had the marriage in a PvP area with all factions. Or I'm not sure how it works, but they didn't do it in a private setting or anything. So anyway, they all went in and got in their celebration clothes, so nobody had any weapons. So you can see on the video, they're syncing these videos up together of these orcs and stuff coming in, getting these big groups and headed towards the city where they're having this wedding, and completely demolish it. People are cussing, screaming, crying. There's laughter. There was destruction.
I think I saw what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's almost as classic as Leroy Jenkins. It's almost as classic as that. It's just, I mean, if you heard of Leroy Jenkins and you enjoyed it, you should look at this one too.
No, yeah, I know.
Hilarious.
All right, guys, get your numbers right. Get on in there. I'm gonna bring 5.
Looks like I've got 6.
3, 4. I think we're good, right?
Nope. 1,
got healer
2,
upstairs.
3,
Kuma, you
4.
going upstairs?
Yep, I'm going up.
Healer, but I need
Jake's
one more.
healer, right? Jake's healer, right?
DPS.
Okay, cool.
I have 2 DPS, or wait, 3 DPS for upstairs. Or downstairs. I'm freaking losing my mind.
So we need,
Yeah, I need one more person over here for downstairs.
Go ahead, go for it. Ah, look at that.
Yeah,
That.
there we go.
It's imbued with something. Imbued.
Check out this armor, Born. Oh, too late.
Oh, where are you? Oh.
Right here.
I see it. Excellent. Wow, good lord. Okay.
No, run.
Nice scale.
It's okay. I got you covered. I have enough armor.
Switch is done.
If you let them run right by, they'll...
Yeah.
I just saw Wicked running right.
Damn. Every time.
Is this switch hit?
You upstairs?
Last month?
No. The second one is not hit. Now it is. Nope. Now it is.
There we go.
Right.
Run to the run all the way into the other room.
Yep, let's go all the way, guys.
Yeah, just go all the way in, past the. Yeah, we get all the way to the end.
I'm giving you 60.
Run along
I
that
got
wall.
You. I got you. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm hiding from this guy. I got you. There you go. Get in there. Got you.
Let it storm. Bring them to me.
So, what are y'all doing tomorrow?
That's the same shit, right?
Letting stuff in hell around.
Kind's Aegis.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up early. I'm gonna be up
We're gonna be
early.
destroying Kind's anus.
Yep, all day.
We are not going to be kind to his anus.
Just watch out for the Kind's wind.
Wonderful.
We should do the other one with the dragon at the end in the clockwork area. That one's a pretty short one too.
Halls of Fabrication?
Silence.
No, Sanctorum. Yeah.
Oh, that big one. Oh yeah, the big boss at the end.
Oh, I was a
yeah,
zero
that
for a
was pretty
second
good.
Born. I was at 0 for a second.
What? What?
You don't need help.
Yeah, I was at 0 for a second.
You don't need
Oh,
help.
oh, you at 0.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I'm good.
Got trinkets.
It's because, oh shit.
There you go. Hold on, what the hell?
The trinkets. The trinkets.
Someone brought in.
Oh, Gargoyle is teabagging me. Yeah, the Gargoyle's teabagging me. You want to get him off there.
That's what happened to me. That gargoyle
He
got me.
teabagged you. he gargoyled you.
Why y'all dying?
I've been gargoyled.
Because I couldn't move because he was bouncing up and down and keeping me from
Your
moving.
healer guy. Come on. I'm not getting too mad.
He was getting some extra steepage with that teabag, huh?
We're headed downstairs to starting boss.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Buddy.
You hear that, guys?
Yeah.
That's okay.
We're
Kuma's
5 minutes away
I don't know what the hell's
friggin-
going on up here. What the hell's going on?
Walking around and start killing stuff.
It's Kuma's fault. It's all his fault.
Of course.
Push the fuck out.
Blame it on the rain.
You got it, you got it.
Blame it on the rain.
Milli Vanilli.
I knew somebody'd get that.
Nobody would even care these days that that happened. Nah, back then it was a big crime.
What's that?
falsifying
Crazy part
who
is
was
yeah,
singing
Where they're
in
lip
the vocal.
syncing. Yeah, they're lip syncing.
Yeah, crazy part is
Oh,
those
yeah.
guys actually sound pretty decent. I don't know why
Yeah.
they were doing what they did. But
I don't know why. Damn. Yeah, it was such a sad thing that they got destroyed for that too. They were just
Yeah.
music, man. Damn. Fuck.
and that's pretty much all auto-tune is nowadays.
That's
anyway.
all it is. Yeah.
Same shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't have. Nothing would have happened if that happened today. No one would have gave a fuck. No one would have cared.
At least they didn't have auto-tune back then or anything.
It had to be real, you know, or you had to try it.
But they weren't right. It was real. It just those weren't the singers.
Well, in the old days, you had to prove yourself, get a record contract by the live performances. You had to sound good live. Now they'll take just a pretty face or an attitude like "Cash Me Outside" and auto tune her and shape the music to her. It's and now they have AI generated music. I heard this Ozzy Osbourne AI generated. It sounded just like Ozzy. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? So now it's like, writing music is almost a lost thing now, and it's really sad, because music is a technology. It's soul soother. It helps you through the worst times and the best times. It's music. There's something musical for everybody, whether it's a TV jingle or a favorite song or whatever. Music's important. When they cut out music in school, that was they knew what they were doing. They don't give a shit. You need music in your life.
Mayer. Everybody knows Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
Oh, there you go. That's
So I stopped paying attention in the middle of too much rant there, so.
You're extolling the virtues of music, right? I love it. Hey, I was a personal trainer. Your heart rate goes by music, you know what I mean? Like beats per minute, so.
Your brain waves are most active. It opens up when you listen to music.
But like music for your heart rate. If you're moving fast, you want fast music because your heart will mimic the beat.
Well, here's that. They used to teach CPR classes with doing the heart push to the beat of Staying Alive, but they found out that it was No, they found out that it was the wrong one. That it didn't help. So the beat that works is another one by Tedeschi. Yeah. So.
Downstairs is done with their boss.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
We're almost there.
And I guess it's been like 7 years since I took a CPR class. I was like, this was just like a year ago. No, it's been fucking 7 years.
Yeah, I have to take mine every other year for my trainers.
Gotcha.
1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, below 1000.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and breathing. 1 and 2 and
I like the below 1000.
Let's not give New York State any more ideas of things that I need to train on, please.
The AED paddles, the paddles, I know how to use the paddles. They gotta train how to do those.
Yeah.
When you're in the gym.
It's when you tell your friends to hold them down while you hit them.
I mean, you're done. Are you done finally?
Yeah, alright, we're all set.
We killed everything up here, hot shot. We killed everything.
All the time. Go grab that loot, guys.
We're not like some of those half-ass groups that just kill the things and sneak on through. We killed everything.
Who pulled the bomb? Who pulled the mobs?
Oh my goodness.
Guys.
Grabbing what I can.
At least blow the horn if you're gonna do that.
They don't want to hear us talk anymore. They want this trial over. I agree. Let's go.
They don't want to hear it. They don't have to listen.
I don't know who these old guys are talking about. I don't want them.
I feel like it
about
might not. I think it.
Well, Ozzy wore makeup, so maybe they can relate. Well, eyeliner, so maybe these new ones can relate. He even wore a dress one time on stage, so I don't know. Maybe they relate to that too.
I wore eyeliner in the '80s. Come on, man.
I don't think it's
there you go, so you can relate
anymore. I really don't think it's us.
Well, they can mute us.
It's not us, it's them.
Could just.
Dude, they're bringing everything back nowadays too. It's like all the kids are wearing like bell bottoms and shit that we used to wear.
When I saw Jingles come back.
It's a big circle. It always comes back. Hopefully they'll get like suits back.
Yeah.
Can we get rid of the man bun, please?
The man bun.
Right?
Yeah.
It looks like the top of a garbage bag has been ziplocked.
Yeah.
Man bun.
Hey, I
I just cut my hair off, man. Fuck that.
Yep. I'm shaving my shit and be done.
Now that I got older and I don't give a shit, my beard is growing out, and I shaved my head back into a mohawk that's like super long.
There you go.
Because I don't care.
Alright, get off my lawn. That's another thing I'm really gonna be real good at soon. Get off
Yeah,
my fucking lawn, dude.
that's a great line.
I can't wait to be old like that. Oh man.
Get off my property is another one. Get off my property.
Like, it's your baseball? It's mine now, fucker. That's it.
I don't even have to say anything. My dogs start barking and they're like, fuck the ball. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, fuck the ball. Great job, guys. Great job.
advanced.
Yeah, trust me. Once it gets to the certain stage in my life, there will be no enhancements. Enhancements for the downstairs area. I don't need any of that stuff. I'm going fishing. That's what I'm doing. I'll see you guys at the lake.
You mean like a sock in your underwear? Enhancement
There won't
what?
be any of that. I'll be like, hey, yep. I need companions. I need a nice dog, an old dog. Nice old dog with me on a boat, and we're just gonna go fishing.
That sounds like fun. Let's go.
Mario? See what I'm saying? I remember this guy. This guy told me in construction. It was like 10 years ago. I was first working construction. This guy told me because he was dating a lot of women, and he goes, "Man, I can't wait till it doesn't work anymore so I can go." What? I said, "What?" And then it made no sense to me. But then here it was like 12, 15 years later. I'm like, man, that guy maybe he was right.
Mortals have come far, but
like, I can't wait till it doesn't work so I can go fishing.
That's funny.
Fuck no, just
I
fish
told you.
anything.
Did I tell you the story about the old man in the park I ran across? It was about a month and a half ago. Beautiful day. I was walking through the park and there was an old man crying on the bench, on the park bench. I said, "What's the matter, old man?" He's like, "Oh, young man, I'm 55. He said, last month I married a beautiful 23-year-old blonde. She cooks for me, cleans for me, makes my laundry good, lets me have poker night. Oh, it's just beautiful." I said, "Well, why are you crying?" He says, "Because I can't remember where I live." Poor guy. Poor
Fucking asshole.
I'm gonna have to remember that one.
I wanted to cry for him, It's like, oh.
What do we got? Okay. All right. Cool. All right, let's get this one done, guys. That was good. That was a good one. I wasn't expecting that. Always fun. It's always fun when I lose track of time. This is a good thing. My day's
I don't want the Sean treasure maps. Give me the West Wheel, damn it.
Oh, who got a Westworld map the other day? Someone had got one and I mentioned your name.
Me.
I think I had one.
Oh, I think Levon got one. Yeah, Levon got one yesterday, I think.
If you don't want them, I'll take them, guys. I'm trying to get those leads.
Yeah, Rothgar ones I hear are because there's no there's no boss or something. So no bosses in Rothgar. What is it? That's something where the chests are like really valuable, like those not valuable, but like people want like those treasure maps. I think there's like you can't get sets easily from that area or something like that.
Well, the ones you want are like the Deadlands, anything that has ancient motif or ancestral motif, because that's the only way you can get them is through treasure chests. So Blackwood, High Isle, that has.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the Westworld ones just drop leads and garbage. I just want the leads.
How about Galen?
Oh, I got you.
That one
Galen
has
used to be
leads.
really.
It does Breton, just like High Isle. Ancestral Breton.
So Galen is another one that's the resell's good.
Yes.
They used to be really good, but now I don't think. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've sold them, but they used to be 200K when the first came out and stuff like that. But
so is the Luminous Ink almost, huh?
right? Luminous Ink dropped quick, didn't it? Someone.
Yeah, I did. I saw it up to like 100. Something like that. Like, what the hell?
I sold 50 for 230K. Just today, I think it was, or yesterday.
What's that, about 4 something each for grand?
4.6, I think it was. Because everybody else had them listed for 5, so I just put them in there for a little less.
Cut the
there you go.
Cut the throat. That's it. Cut the throat.
Yeah, but I also put it in a big stack. They were selling them one by one. You know? So I put in 50, I got 230 off of it. I think I ended up with 215 or 210, something like that.
In bulk like that, it should be cheaper.
Yeah, they sold. Took like 3 days, I think, from the sell, but
because sometimes, like, if I only need one piece, I only have a little bit of gold. You know, you're forced to pay the higher price because they have the solo mat or whatever. You know,
I got you. Right.
So damn, you know, it's usually a little bit more. It's, you know, like regular market. You know, you're gonna buy 3 in the pack or just 1.
Right.
You know, 3 in the pack usually pay for 2, 2.5.
Right. Pay $1.50 more for the large. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Isn't? Oh yeah, we have guidance.
Why would you? Why?
I was thinking maybe we were on a no-death run.
Well,
was
I
that
know
a
that
for this one?
Probably.
I mean, technically none of us are dead.
So much death.
Block.
Alright, you weenies, block. Who does it have to?
Alright, let's go.
Spread out. Get ready to block and hold.
Yeah.
Block.
Here.
Hold.
Oh shit. Alright. He'll true it.
Nobody can hear you, though. Hold.
Great job. No joke.
Oh, I thought he lifted.
Yeah, you guys are great. Yep, coming up right now. There it is.
My
Block.
jokes ain't that bad.
Nice job, guys. Alright.
He likes you.
More twice. Got 1. There it is. 2. And up. There.
Hold.
Block. Good job. Finish it up. Nice. Quick one. What do we get? 3 in there? We got 3 trials, right? 3 or 4. Beautiful.
Nice job.
That's how we like it. Nice and easy.
My sword will claim his name.
Right, grab it all.
To his apex
Thank you so
stone.
much, guys. That was
When the
awesome.
natural order is restored,
So much fun.
but his attention will turn elsewhere. We should depart.
Give me my 362 gold.
I know, I'll take that, buddy.
I'll be counting it.
Nice run.
Make sure each coin is it.
We should depart.
I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, like I said, I'll be on right after, like around maybe 11. So I'm gonna run like midnight, 2 o'clock tonight. So try to anyway. And then
Well, it's
tomorrow
midnight now,
morning,
isn't it?
early. Well, no, not for me.
Oh.
No, it's only 9:30 now. But yeah, by the time I get back and everything, it'll be like around 11. If you guys are still up, yo, I want you to join me, please. Join me. I'm gonna take off
Definitely
right now.
tomorrow.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, man, I love you guys, man. I feel like it's like shit, man. I'm getting teared away from my friends, and I like this. It's a good feeling to have, you know, to be like, I don't want to leave you guys. It's a very good thing, so I appreciate it. It means a lot. I know, right? It's
That
like
is
it
true.
will be, right? It'll always be here. You guys will be here. I gotta take care of some other things, but it feels good to miss you guys. So and I do miss you guys. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'll if I don't see you guys later on tonight, I'll definitely see you guys in the morning for sure.
That sounds great. Have a good night.
Okay, good night.
Have a good one.
Thank you guys. Yep. Thank you so much. I'll be on a little bit. For sure.
plenty.
You have more shine.
Deposit or with...
Did I miss anything good?
And what exactly am I supposed to do with a wagon full of goods and no one to buy them, huh? I have a standing order with those strange warriors at the Ranizah Sword School. Someone usually comes to pick it up, but they haven't shown up this month. I'm going to lose my shirt here. If they don't pick up their order, I don't get paid. You mean Heart
the goods up a road that's crawling with sand warriors and wild creatures? To a school where they lob off the heads of the unworthy? No, thank you. I'll just wait here. Someone's bound to show up eventually.